Finally, the results came out before the end of the day. Though I was enjoying such a good vibe around, because there were so many people around me who were having such unconditional faith and belief and confidence in me that yes, I'm going to ace this exam and become a chartered accountant on this day in this result. Many wished me like all the best, CA Kothari. Some were just curious to know what rank I'm going to score, but unfortunately I was not up to the expectations of the people around me, and that is the reason that I was just numb about what is going to be my results, especially when seeing such great enthusiasm around me, because I have seen the chronology, especially in my life. It have never been beat CPT, beat IPCC, beat CA final. Nothing I have got in first attempt. So when you see that and when you try to connect everything, deep down inside you know, and that is the reason you just didn't wanted to have that conviction that yes, you are going to clear. But then yes, unfortunately when you see the result, you know that yes, you have to come again, and this time for both the groups without any exemptions. You got literally nothing in this result, and that is, you can take it as a tight slap on your face. But before getting into that theme of things, sorry dad, sorry to again just make you wait. It feels so bad, it feels so low, but and thank you dad, like you are insane, you are just unbelievable. I still remember 16 July 2015, the day I was not able to clear CPT, my first attempt. That day I didn't have the courage to just pick the phone and tell you that I didn't clear. So I texted you and I still remember your message, okay, no problem. And you were cool that day. Be 21st March 2021. I came to you and I said I didn't clear, and you were like, तूने try तो किया ना, and you are unbelievable, and I'm so sorry. And that is the reason I had that feeling that why. And yes, obviously, sorry mama, but very soon, I'm going to ace this. I have to ace it. There's no doubt about it. The question about am I fine? Do I have choice? I think I never got that choice of not being fine. Be it today, be it back, previous life, previous days, never got that option. Just had to hustle. And I think that have been the story of be it me, be it my dad, be it my mom. We never had that option of choosing, okay, can you just dwell into this emotion or you have to just keep hustling? The answer was always you just have to hustle. So I have to be fine. I've gone through such things before. So yes, and if after losing my mom on 26th of November 2017, if I am standing here having that ability to just talk and do maintain that energy, that enthusiasm, then definitely after looking at the result, after failing in an exam, definitely I am fine. I have to be fine, and I'm not going to someone who's going to lose hope. If this would have been the case of losing hope, it would have happened on the day when I lost my mom, because nothing can be more tougher than that. So if I've gone through that, if I'm here today, definitely I'm going to fight it out. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, there might be some aggression today. There might be some fiery intent. Yes, this is what I'm going through right now. But yes, I have that smile on my face, because that is the thing which I cherished, or I wanted to pass on. I forced my mom, irrespective of seeing her in whatever condition, just to keep smiling for 20 years of my life. So that is the thing I need to promote as well, and that is the thing which I do. So yes, I have that smile. I have not lost that smile, but yes, this time it is fiery. It is going to be that aggressive, because this is something which I have to take it personally. There's no doubt about it. This failure have to be the probably the most difficult to sip in, and I think this will going to be the one of the best failures in my life till date. There's nothing wrong in failing as such. I do understand CA exam is such where you get attempts. There's no doubt about it. I don't deny that. But I feel this time I didn't wanted to take that attempt. This time I wanted to see pass and see myself as a chartered accountant. But yeah, this is not how it works. Life have its own plan. But this time, dear life, just bring it on. I'm up for it. If you feel, though you have a upper hand because you actually have succeeded in putting me flat on the floor, and there's no doubt about it, and I completely accept it. Because if after losing my mom, something which could have just shaken me or just put me flat on the floor had to be this CA result. And by giving this result of fail, and absolutely nothing, like no exemptions, nothing, you ensured that yes, I am flat on the floor and you have that upper hand. But trust me, I'm soon going to get up. And as and when I'm going to get up, you are going to get it. You want to see that grit? What grit I carry to become a chartered accountant? You'll get it life. And I'm taking this in the very competitive spirit. And I think that have been the thing between us. You have always challenged me. I've always responded you. You took my mom from me. I responded you that day as well. I just didn't give in. I went to give the exam next day, even though I lost my mom. I had to go through breakup. You even put that situation in my life. I went through that breakup. Next day, I was in my office working as if my life is normal. You put me in a place which was far away from, where I was born and brought up, from Bhinder to Lalbagh. Though it have been the most difficult practical decision which I had to take in life, you gave me that situation. I fought it out, and I'm still fighting it, and I'm going to fight it. You put me in COVID, this corona crisis, I fought it. And this time, you again wanted to have fun because you enjoy it, right? You know how competitive it is going to be. And that is the reason you keep teasing me. You keep poking me. But this time, you have selected something, a zone which you shouldn't have selected. And there is something which I promised to my mom on the day when she was leaving this world, when she actually left it, but that process was going on. And that is something which I am going to achieve it. And there is no doubt about it. You can stop me if you want. You can do whatever you want to. I'm going to get it. I'm going to look up and say, yes, I said it to you on 26th of November 2017. And yes, I did it. And I'm going to do it. You can throw whatever you want to, as you have been doing, like always, as I have been taking it very competitively. This time the body language is such, where it is that aggressive, where there is that intent. And yes, I'm ready to take you on, as I've always been taking you on. And I'm going to take you on this time as well. This time, this energy, this force, this aggression, this passion is not going to lag behind. And yes, I take this failure on my chin. And I don't blame you. Yes, it is my mistake. I'm going to accept it. I'm going to work on it. And trust me, I'm going to bounce back real harder. And this time, now, I'm not going to give you any chance. And there's no doubt about it. There was that question which probably everyone are concerned of, whether you lost hope. There's no doubt about it. Hope. I want to be a motivational speaker. I can't lose hopes. Yes, I'm sad. I'm broken. Probably I can say this, that this has to be the most difficult moment from the day after I lost my mom. This has to be the second most difficult moment in my life, because there is that emotion attached to it. I left everything behind. It's like CA बनना है, बस ये बनना है, हाँ CA करना है, हाँ CA करना है, हाँ मैं CA की पढ़ाई कर रहा हूँ, बस CA बनना है, बाद में देख लेंगे सब. So there is that emotion, you go through that everyday journey. You are putting in 10, 12 hours. You are taking some insane decisions. You are staying away from so many things. You're just getting yourself locked up in a room and just trying to fight it out. You know how many days you fall flat on the floor. You know how tough it was last 12 months. You know everything. You roll back the clock. You go back to 2015 when you started your journey. You know how you started it. You saw the failures. You again got back to it. You again gave the exams. You again saw the failures. You lost your mom in between. Then you lost your relationship. And then you had to shift from your favorite place to a place which was far away from your favorite place where you were born and brought up. So you had to see so many things. And this all have an impact and it is all connected, right? There were days where probably you wouldn't have wanted to study, but you were so passionate about it. You were like, चलो पढ़ना ही है. तुम बीमार भी हुए तो शायद तुमने सोच लिया कि जाने दो, it's okay. अपन पढ़ेंगे, अपन सीए बनेंगे, बाद में ठीक हो जाएंगे. So there have been so many things. पार्टी है, भाड़ में जाए पार्टी, सीए बनना है. हाँ तो सीए बनना है तो फर्क तो पड़ेगा, इमोशनली हर्ट तो होगा, बिकॉज यही तो कनेक्शन है इस डिग्री के साथ. और शायद इसीलिए इतना कनेक्शन है दैट इवन ऑन द डे व्हेन आई लॉस्ट माय मॉम आई वाज टेलिंग टू हर दैट ओके दिस इज द गोल व्हेन आई रीच सीए फाइनल. दैट इज हाउ इंपॉर्टेंट इट इज फॉर मी, फॉर माय मॉम who lost this world, for my dad, and for so many well-wishers around me. I'm glad that I have such a nice supporting people around me. Even after seeing me failing, I was so highly obliged to see people, yes, you can do it, you will do it. Sometimes it gets delayed and it is so overwhelming. And yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it in a way which is just hope. And yes, great things take time. It has been taking time in our lives. My dad is still struggling. He's 45. He's still yet to make a breakthrough in his life. So yeah, we know what hard work is. We are ready to put in whatever you want to. But this time, it's going to be a different battle. And this time, I'm going to ensure that if I put you on the ground now, I'll not let you be in a position to just get up. Life. But I know you'll take it in the very good space. You'll again try to challenge me in some or the other way. That have been the relation. I'm not here to crib. It's okay. You did what you wanted to. Now I'm going to do what I want to. And yes, there's no doubt about it. The hustle has to continue. There's no option. Actually, there's no option left. Even on the day when you took my mom away from me, I actually didn't have any option, right? You took him away from me. You have been doing this always. I've always been taking things